Well, hello guys. I'm not quite sure what happened there. There was a loud noise outside and everything went off. So my lights my lights are back. I think we had a temporary power cut, so I do apologise. So I don't know if you can see me still. Yes, there you go. So there's some work going on and my lights went off, but my laptop stayed on. So, but my internet went off, but it came back on again. Anyway, I was discussing. Oh, sorry about that. I was discussing the necklace. So let's see if we can get back to yes. I don't know. I've forgotten how far I got. Anyway, this is a very nice photo, and this is great for Instagram. Thank you. They're all saying hello again. This is a great photo and it's very interesting for Instagram, but it's not. Somebody saying you can still see me. You should be able to see me in the bottom corner. Yeah, you should be able to see the piece of jewellery there. You should be able to see me. I think I'm there in the bottom corner somewhere. But I'm going to carry on. So that's lovely. And that looks great for an Instagram picture. But if you're trying to sell an item, then you can come in and focus on it. Now that is we think of these as lifestyle shots, they're aspirational, but then as well, we want them to be informational. So that one is great for your first shot, but then something like this that actually shows the necklace, it shows the clasp, it shows how the necklace is finished. But again, it's not just on a plain background. It's not just sitting there on a plain piece of paper. It's still interesting, and it's still going to sort of advise your customer what you're looking at, as well as show off your talents, because that's what we want to do, really, isn't it? We do want to be showing off our talents. So yes, Anne, it was quite disconcerting for me as well because the lights went out. Oh dear, you know, there were so many things that I thought might happen today, from this with the light box to the new camera setup to everything to demonstrating this. The power going out wasn't one of them. But anyway, let's just crack on. So basically I think that's all that we're going to talk about today. But basically, going back, think about how you're finishing your products. Bear in mind, somebody might have them for years, so make sure everything is neat and everything is tidy, okay? And if you need to, you might want to offer the opportunity to change a toggle or something like that. Secondly, it's about how you display it. So let's go back to hands. And you see, these are two examples that we did. One is there with a bit of watercolour for the background and some text. So that's quite nice. Maybe with this one, perhaps something that wasn't quite so bright, because when I bring it down here, you can see it kind of swallows up these lovely pieces. But something like that would be rather nice in here, and you could keep the board longer, because the link for the cutter, you can make this as long as you like. So and then this one, you know, I was going for something a bit more natural looking, so that's a lino print. Great fun, get the kids involved. We've also got these tools. I say we, I mean Amazon and now me, and mark on the back. All right, and then think about how you're photographing them. And again, you know, items will look better rather than photographing it like that. Zoom in and have something of interest around it. Think about your lighting. Think about the color of your lighting. You want to be true to whatever's happening here, but what you don't want to do is sort of deceive somebody as to the color of it, because this is actually a champagne gold on here, but this white light makes it look very white indeed. Yes, I had a power blip, Tina, but we're back again now. So It knocked out my Wi-Fi, but literally for seconds. So I'm back. And then a light box, or make your own light box. As I said, I have a professional light box, which stays up in my unit all the time, and it's big, and I can access from the top and from the front. But you can make your own light box with a cardboard box, cut some holes in it. It needs to be white inside, and then if you put a piece of card that goes like that from the front to the back, you can sellotape it or gaffer tape it at the top here and here, but you need that angle so that you're not distracted by any background. And then you can do those in different colors as well, and a thin card will bend quite nicely. And then you can put your items at the front and then the pieces at the back. So it's a great opportunity to meld together all of those different crafts that you do. So I would perhaps think about cutting out bits of fabric to layer onto here. You know, I could cut some fabric out with pinking shears, stick it on there with bookbinding glue, you know, if that's what you've got. If you like your printing, or you could print things out from the internet, you could perhaps design a little logo, print it onto just normal paper, and then cut it out and put it on your craft card like I have here. As I said, we did also cut some other pieces, I can't see them now, from other fabrics. I don't know where it is, but it will enable you to just, you know, play around, have a bit of a go with these. And yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So Charlotte says it's been a fantastic learning opportunity. I wanted to do something a little bit different so that you can actually show off the beautiful work that you're producing. Now, it may be that you're making for yourself, but it's nice to have them displayed beautifully. You could make yourself a long display with those holes and just hang everything up on it and put it, you know, by your mirror or something like that. It may be you're gifting them, and it just makes that, it elevates that lovely piece of jewellery from, as Anne said earlier, homemade to handmade. A sort of backing for it when you gift it makes it look high end, and that's exactly what it is, because you're taking your talents, you're taking your time, and then just those little extra things will make it look stunning. So Kitty has just shared there some links for you for those extra elements that I was using. As I said, there are lots of places you can get stuff like that. You can probably get them on C&C. I didn't look, but you can get them on Amazon or local hobby shops or stationers. And they're great. Again, I mean, I'm going to be using this for making all my Christmas present tags from now on. And I'm going to be using it, cutting out my Christmas cards, so that they don't go up into recycling or the landfill, and they get a second little life. And this one just happens to have the 3 different sizes on it. So elevate your work, go through your stash, have a look at your fabrics, have a look at your card stock, at your papers. You can print things off the internet. Just be careful when you're using stuff to sell that, for example, if you're printing images off the internet, you shouldn't really sell without the owner's permission. But if you're gifting them, or if you're printing them yourself or painting them yourself, get the kids involved. That will keep them quiet for a good couple of hours. Perhaps newspaper print, maybe get newspaper, spray it with some ink in a bottle, or watered down paint in a bottle, then iron it so it's nice and smooth, and then use that. That could be quite good fun. All sorts of things, waste envelopes. You can do actually envelopes. If you get legal documents, they come in something called Tyvek. It's like a waterproof envelope. That stuff is amazing. What you can paint it, you can heat it, and it will texture and wrinkle up. You can stitch through it. You could take pieces like that and just cut them up. That's Tyvek. Tyvek. Music sheets, says Tina. My goodness, wouldn't that be beautiful as well? You could age them, dap them with tea bags, give them a little bit of an aged look. Get a candle and burn around the outside. Oh my goodness, it's limitless. And you could do a different one for each, perhaps match it to the person that you're giving it to, or match it to the jewellery, or have a contrast, or go with a theme, or maybe just whatever floats your boat and whatever makes you happy. So I hope that's given you some food for thought. It's going to take me a good while to tidy all this up now, because I've got a big pile of stuff just heaped up. But I hope it's given you some ideas for things that you can make your work look as gorgeous as it deserves to look. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.